Casamano on the face-off here. Gentler and Giblin on the face-off here inside the neutral zone. Swing controlled by the Wranglers. Ogle on over to Smith. Smith sending it around the boards. And it's swing controlled by the Wranglers. Ogle on over to Smith. Smith sending it around the boards. And a delayed offsides here as this one's now cleared up. Wranglers going to win this puck back. Fortin and Gentler sending this one into the zone. Georgi with it. Looking to feed this one down low into the corner. Giblin in pursuit of Ogle. Ogle looking to bake this one off the boards. Deflects off the glass. Puck scooped up. Shore. Feed on over. And a shot there from the Rhinos dealt with by Gerard. Paso looking for a feed down low into the slot. Turned aside. Belanger getting a piece of it. It's Lupo with it. Lupo looking to send this one into the corner around the boards. Belanger with it. Pulling his man off of it. Losing the puck in the process. And a big hit there from Petrov. Loose puck scooped up by Shore. Shore with it. Looking for a feed back on over. No one at home. And we're going to get a whistle here. We'll get a penalty. Bergner can't keep this one in the zone. Resega trying to poke away at it. He's got a shorty so far this season, and here's Resega with it. Resega slows it down, pivots. He's just going to keep this puck preoccupied inside of the Rhinos zone. Well, Resega going to go for a quick change here. Haggerty out onto the ice now. Rhinos into the zone. Smith feeding this one into the corner. Smith gets past his man, but tumbles in the process. Smith trying to send this one up and out. Kaiser calling for it. Kaiser feeds it on back to Shore. Shore face-off circle. Rhinos thinking about going back to Shore. Shore with it now. Shore. And they score! Tipped on in by Jackson Poltani as Shore sending a feed in from the point. And no one there to pick up. Rhinos down low in the slot. Rhinos capitalize on the power play here as they'll go up 1-0. Puck into the corner. Azadi feeds it back. Smith looking for Azadi. Azadi leaving it for Dolan. Puck just hanging there. Puck's going to exit the zone. Wranglers have to reset up shop. Ogle back with it in his own zone. Sends it over to Smith. This one's going to deflect off a skate. Murray, lay it a hit. Wranglers held up on the wings. Puck freed back into the zone by the Rhinos. Azadi with it. Wranglers going for a change. Free new out onto the ice. Resega joined by O'Rourke and Schaefer. O'Rourke to the loose puck. Fans on it. Murray cuts it out. Resega with it now. Feeds it around the boards. Murray feeds it down low into the corner. Rhinos looking to go for a change. Giblin's line out there now. Miller. Now Haggerty sends it into the zone. Shore. Bergner taking a big hit from O'Rourke, and O'Rourke's going to get called for a penalty here. And O'Rourke cannot believe it. You always wonder if they might get him for a 5 or a 4. Rhinos back on the power play. They've had free now here. Kaiser looking for a shot and saved by Gerard. Loose puck just kind of hanging there. Now floats up into the air. Shore upended. Well, they're going to call a hand pass here. Wolcott. Cross ice feed, banks it onto the boards. Rhinos into the zone. Resetting on back to Wolcott. Wolcott feeling some pressure from Resega. Resega unable to fully clear it out. Kaiser slows it down. Feeds it back. Shore. Shore scoops up the puck. From the point, Kaiser, a one-timer. Oh, and Gerard kept it out for a second, but it's going to find its way into the back of the net. Looks like Ethan Wolcott with the one scoring the goal there, and it is indeed Ethan Wolcott. Not sure what the conversation's all about here. So we had a little bit of conversation there between the head official and the rest of the crew. And with the way this one's been going, Wranglers would like to find one before the intermission here. Smith Sends it down over to Fortin. Fortin finds Boulanger. Boulanger slows it down. Feeds it on back to Lupo. Lupo to Boulanger. Looks for a shot, and it's stuffed in the pads there of Modelski. Giblin winning this one. Rhinos having to wait to scoop this one up as Dolan was pressuring. As we'll get an icing here now against the El Paso Rhinos. So we'll go by Evan Bobber. So scores! Well, how about something out of nothing? Back underway we go. It's a 1-goal game now. Oh! And a big hit from Jacob Miller. Mollywops his man. Boulanger wins this one. Feeds it on back into the zone of the Wranglers. Ogle to the loose puck. Ogle to Lupo quickly. Lupo into the zone. Lupo feeds it on over. Boulanger looking for a shot and taking a deflection off the stick of Smith. Jetler and Poltani on the face-off. Down low. Jetler with it. Jetler. Jetler, loose puck. Jetler down. Helped out by Petrov. Smith sends it out of the zone. Poltani sticks in from O'Rourke. Loose puck hanging there, scooped up by Jetler. Jetler into the zone. Feeds it into the corner. Toss back. Hedquist looking for a shot. Scores! How sweet from the Swede, Alphonse Jetler. Jetler wins this one. Ogle to the loose puck. Feeds it down low. Jetler looking for some support. Jetler trying to skate past. Scoops up the puck, but it's turned aside now by the Wranglers. And Ogle standing his man up. Damakiewicz with a nice crunching hit there. Jetler to the loose puck in his own zone. Looks to feed it up out of the zone. Wranglers looking to reshape here. Jetler to it. Jetler. Wranglers with an odd man rush. Petrov to Jetler. Shot. Oh, and just a little bit high from Jetler. A good look there for the Wranglers. Smith unable to keep this one in, and Jetler and the Wranglers having to retreat into their own zone to reset up shop. Ogle. Damakiewicz feeds it into the corner. Petrov looking to get to this one. Petrov weaves his way through. Petrov looking for someone there down low as it's turned aside now. El Paso with it into the zone. O'Rourke. Wranglers coughing off. Oh, and the Rhinos are going to score. Couple turnovers inside the own zone of the Wranglers here as Brendan Murray is going to rifle this one into the top of the net. Looking for Schaefer. Bouncing puck. Oh, it's just wide. 5 seconds left in the period. Wranglers unable to find a shot before the period ends here, but they'll come back to 62 seconds remaining of a power play here. 1-goal game. Wranglers starting out with a power play here. Ogle and Fortin on the face-off here. Puck tied up into the corner it goes. Miller trying to get involved in this one. We got a scrum forming. Wranglers bench wanting a penalty. Oh, we're going to get a whistle here now. Fans want to fight. They're not going to get one, probably. Back into the corner. Resega feeds this one all the way down into the El Paso zone. 10:48 left in the third period. 30 seconds of a penalty kill off for the Wranglers. Paso up 3-2 right now. Castamo with it. Slows it down in the face-off circle. Feeds it back to the point. Castamo back with it again. Shore was calling for them to send it down low. Kept in. Castamo to Shore. Shore shuffles. Shore looking for a lane to work with. Resega pressuring Castamo. Castamo face-off circle down low. A good block there from Hayden Edquist. 3 seconds of a penalty to kill off. Wranglers looking to stay stout. David Lenz is out of the box. Down low, and El Paso's gonna score. Wranglers just killed it off, but no one there to pick up Ethan Woolcott as he nets his second one of the game. 10 seconds left in this one. Murray carries it in. This one cut out by Ogle. Well, El Paso's just going to hang on to this puck in their own zone here and skate off with a 5-2 win on the road and improve to 5-4-1 on the road.